me some insights on it. How does modeling work? Like a common girl coming up from some village, is there anything that makes modeling or makes this industry very dark? Hello, folks. Welcome to our first ever video of The Comfort Code. Here we have an amazing personality with us, but before that, let me tell you that she has won too many titles, and me, I personally know her. I think we could say since childhood because I am her senior. I am her senior by 2 years, and she was with me in education level. And I have seen her growing up, and that's what I feel is my pleasure, that I see my juniors being something and such an amazing personality. She is Miss Universe Galactic 2024. She has also won Miss Super Global International 2023, and that's not enough. She has also won the title of Miss India Bold or Super Bold Personality, I would say. So let's welcome Miss Amika Sarkar and let's sip coffee with her and let us know what she is and what's her personality about. So let's move it. So let's welcome Amika Sarkar. And here is she. So, Amika, let's sip coffee first and then we'll move on to the conversation, okay?
Yes, sure.
So, yes, have it. How is it?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Just like you.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so Amika, tell me something about you. Like, let's know what Amika Sarkar is from herself.
Okay. To begin with, my name is Amika Sarkar and I'm 19 years old. So basically, the field which I've chosen is flying, my childhood hobby, passion, you can say. So currently, I'm a trainee pilot and I'm also into modeling. So I have won titles which you have already mentioned, which titles I have won, and this was my short introduction, I feel. And talking about my, past life or present life, how it is going, it's just going mind boggling. That's it.
Okay, mind boggling. So, that's a really big comment to have in your life. Um, Other than that, you said that you're a trainee pilot. So was this dream since your childhood, or was it, did it take birth slowly, slowly while you have seen the world?
See, it was from childhood, and I think so that seed was sown into me by my mom only. Because usually, when we are small, parents usually tend to tell, see that aeroplane it's going, and then they feed us, getting
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yes, true.
So, and we live very close
Yes, to the
near the
airport.
to the
Yeah.
airport. So each time the plane passed, she was like, see who is driving that plane, who is flying it, and she used to feed one bite. So
Mhm.
that was the thing from childhood, and as I have grown up, so that seed has turned into a plant now.
True.
So, and she was the reason. She always supported me, even my dad, whenever I told him that I need to go into this field. He was like, always, okay, go for it, spread your wings, and you can take your own path. That's it.
So true. I mean, parents are, roots of their child. I mean, parents have to have that courage to motivate their children. So
Exactly.
I guess this generation parents are doing that, and I'm so happy. To be honest, I have seen you as a child because I know you used to go for Bharatnatyam. I used to see you in school. I have seen you collecting so many awards, even in your educational perspective, and also in sports.
Yes.
And when I knew that Amika Sarkar, my junior, is doing something really well, and I used to see, I have seen one of your most awesome award. That is my favorite. To be honest, that award of yours is my favorite. When you won a award for Goa. That is amazing. I mean, I loved that moment of yours. So, can you share something about that, like some drawbacks or something that happened to you that time? How did you feel after winning? What was people's approach? So, let us know about that.
See, of course, when I won that award, my family, the ones who loves me a lot, they were super duper happy, not a doubt. But with popularity, there are some drawbacks which you
Hmm.
need to face. There is some backlashes to you. So it's not about, people just randomly coming and saying you something. It's about the online trolling. Getting it?
Okay, so even Amika Sarkar has faced online trolling. You know, the common girls out there, women's out there, they do face online trolling, which they take it as ignorant stuff. So let's see what Amika did, and how did you tackle that moment?
See, first of all, I was in a, very bright zone that, I have won this. And I was very happy about that, that I have. And some reporter, he published that news on a Goa channel.
Hmm.
Today it's all about digital.
Yes, true.
Okay. So he posted over there, and then he had tagged me. Hashtag Amika Sarkar that way. And suddenly I started receiving negative comments, not from other gender to be specific, it's female only.
Okay, okay.
So they were, I don't know what was the issue, they were not happy the thing which I had won, and they were like constantly, trying to create an issue that how come a girl who doesn't have a Goan surname can win this kind of award for Goa. So that was the thing they couldn't digest at all. But
Mm.
from my birth, I have been in Goa. I have studied over here. All my childhood I have spent over here.
Yes.
So if I am doing something for Goa, there shouldn't be any problem just because of my surname.
True. I mean, to be honest, we Goans, I'm a pure Goan.
Yeah,
So we Goans, we never, criticize people. We don't criticize anybody coming here and doing or growing as a person. So, and other than talking about Goans, it's about women, who are trying to put you down,
yeah,
who did try to put you down. But I feel there are some women out there who really encouraged you.
exactly.
Yeah, like your friends or maybe your colleagues, your mother.
They were the biggest cheerleader of mine since, like, even when I won a single small trophy at my LKG, my mom was the happiest person on this planet that my daughter won that small trophy in lemon and spoon race.
Wow.
So she was the
Yes.
always biggest cheerleader with pom poms right there at the corner whenever I used to win something. And till now, she's like that.
Mhm.
And talking about those negative comments, see, that was the first time which I got trolled. I will be honest. Yes, definitely. It was the first time I didn't know how to tackle it. I felt a bit, shafted by the Goans itself. I
Mm-hmm.
won the awards for them, and they are only shafting me aside that
Yeah,
way.
it felt
It,
cornered.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. But I always had my UPS backup systems with me, my loved ones, my family. They were always there to cheer me. So eventually, those things didn't matter to me.
Yes. Me being a Goan, I'm not at all upset about what has, you have, what achievements you have. I'm very happy
Hmm.
for you. Other than modeling and other than getting trolled, now we heard how you got trolled. Okay. We heard how women's this channel is about women and how women criticized you for not being a goan and achieving a award. Other than this, Amika, tell me something about how did modeling, how did this fashion sense came in you? I mean, I know Amika, um, when we used to meet in school, I saw you being a
Two plated.
grumpy, yeah, person, just walking around and having no idea about what is happening. Okay.
Exactly. You're totally right.
Yes.
I agree. So basically, I used to be that kitabi kida every
Oh,
time.
okay.
Though I was very active in my co-curricular activities, I used to get all the awards and everything. But I used to also balance my studies.
Mhm.
So for that, I was like very, into it. And even you said that I was very grumpy with that two
Two
plate
plates, yeah.
skirt, a
Yes,
bit plump,
chubby, yeah.
and I used to roam in the corridors. So that was the thing. But eventually, in my 12th, when I started modeling, from 10th itself, my mom was telling me, I wish I could see you walking ramps and all. I wish I could see you into modeling. So basically, that thing always struck when I was in 11th also. So I saw audition, India level pageant audition on
Okay,
Instagram
okay.
without even informing her. I just went,
Oh,
applied for it.
okay.
I somehow recorded the video in my bedroom itself. Introduction, I am so
Mhm.
and so and this, I am into this, into that. I recorded and I sent that. I didn't get any reply for 6 7 months. From 11th, I went to 12th.
Okay,
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 12th, the whole year went almost.
okay.
Now it was time for my board practicals. Being a
Oh,
science student,
crucial time.
I had my practicals. So before starting with my board practical, I got a text from the management
Mhm.
of that India level that sees Amika Sarkar, you have been selected for this India level pageants live auditions.
Oh.
So you need to come to give the audition.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, why shouldn't I give a try to this? After all, I have enrolled. Then I
Yes.
told my mom that it is an India level pageant. First of all, she was like, okay, are you sure about it? I told I am like I am 100% sure about it. So she told okay, go for it. But what about your practicals and all? So I told I'll manage that also.
Okay.
So for the finale of that India level pageant, I gave my board's physics practical,
Mhm.
completed it as fast as I could, and I ran away for my finale that day for the India level pageant. And luckily, I got the title.
Okay, so I mean, it was a first shot,
First
and
shot,
you had it in your hand.
cracked the deal.
So, so I mean, it's really impressive. And I have seen your sense of dressing. I mean, I love it, to be honest. So, how do you, figure out that what's gonna be my outfit today? Or after winning so many titles, how is your routine going? I mean, how is your routine going? Are you dressed up very neatly and presentable every day? Or are you someday that Amika which I know and who is very much cool enough?
Not someday, in fact, every day. I'm very shabby,
Okay.
not very calm and composed at my place. You'll find me with messy hair, doing absolutely nothing, just lying like a panda on the sofa. I'm basically of that character, and yes, whenever I get out, I try to be a bit presentable in front of people.
Yes.
After being a bit into news and all that thing,
Yeah, you have
yeah,
to,
and
right?
whenever we are there for grooming sessions and all for
Okay.
our international pageants, or you
Mm-hmm.
can say national level pageants,
Yes.
we are always advised at home, do proper skincare, do proper your hair
Oh,
cares and all, and whenever you're
yes.
stepping out, make sure you look neat and tidy.
Okay.
That was the thing which was always there in this modeling field. So at home, I usually don't do the skincare or hair care, you can say. But yes, I do follow whenever I come out of my house. I try to be a bit presentable, of course.
Okay. Yes. So I totally understand. Like having, some recognition in public, you need to be presentable
Exactly.
because what happens is you don't want that fame to go.
Hmm. Correct.
You win it for yourself. You win by your hard work.
Exactly.
Why would you just let it go? You have to be presentable. So tell me something about what are your hobbies, what are you into, like other than modeling and trainee pilot? What Amika does Amika go for partying, clubbing, drinking? Is she into some good activities? what is her love life going like right now, at least? So, how is it going? I mean, what is it?
Okay.
Just let me know.
Very interesting question. Okay, so let me start with my hobbies. So, since childhood, you have known me.
Yes,
You have always seen me winning awards for painting, winning
true.
awards for dancing, classical, and Bollywood. I used to always play chess. I have also won the taluka something. I don't remember the thing also now.
Okay.
Okay, that thing also is there. I used to play guitar,
Mhm,
harmonium, keyboard for my school also for national anthem. So these were all my hobbies.
mhm,
But currently, I am only stuck with my painting.
mhm.
And whenever I am in a mood, I just play guitar.
Okay.
So these two are the only hobbies which I have still kept with
Yeah,
me.
okay.
And rest others, to be honest, chess and all, I usually don't play now.
Mhm,
It was just at the school level and all I had done.
mhm.
Talking about my love life, so-called love life.
Okay. Okay. You know something? I want to hear something really good. I don't want it to be very much, low. Something spicy. Let's
Something spicy.
yeah.
Then I will have to buy a Kashmiri lal mirch because there's nothing spicy in my life, to be honest. I'm stuck with my own things. Love life, of course, being a human, you just can't be so boring.
Mhm.
But currently, there's no one, and in past also there was no one. To be honest, I'm looking forward for the love life, so-called love life.
Yeah.
But once I am settled enough,
Mhm.
I finish my training completely. I get this licenses of mine, of my CPL and all. After that, I'm definitely looking forward for a partner. अकेली जिंदगी कब तक काटनी है?
Okay, so what does partner,
Hmm.
what is partner for you? Like, what kind of partner do you want in your life? As a women, we have too many aspects,
Yeah.
because we deserve it. We want certain things in a man
Hmm.
that has to exist. So, what is it for you? Like, what does your man look like?
Okay. So let me make a podcast about shadi.com.
Yes.
So what I look into my partner is talking about his values and rest other things. First of all, he needs to respect me, my family, and my opinions. Secondly, he needs to understand what my career is about, what are my goals, and he need to be a supportive partner too. And about loyalty, I am very strict about it. He should be very loyal, and not that he I'll be very protective or possessive. Nothing like that. He's free to go everywhere, do whatever. But the thing is, in a limit.
Okay. Okay.
And talking about the facial structure, height, etc., etc., doesn't matter to me. He should be tall enough. Everyone on this earth will be taller than me, I feel. So yeah, he should be tall enough, a bit inches more than me,
Mhm.
and complexion doesn't matter at all. A good person, what I need.
Okay, okay. So, guys, if you have anybody, as per her
Contact her
description,
as
yeah,
soon as possible.
please contact me so that, we'll have it here.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
have
get,
it over here.
yeah.
This seat is just for you, my would-be husband.
Okay, so let's come back to our topic,
Yeah.
you know, about modeling.
Hmm.
So, I am a common person.
Yeah.
I don't know about this industry a lot. Modeling ho ya fir Bollywood. I am not that knowledgeable about that industry. So give me some insights on it. How does modeling work? Like a common girl coming up from some village, is there anything that makes modeling or makes this industry very dark? I mean, is there anything that is letting women step back and say that, oh, I don't want to go there, I don't want to do it?
See, first of all, to all the women out there, first of all, be confident. You need to be very confident about you, because if you are planning to step into this field, you need to have That mindset, even if everyone ignores me, I need to stand for myself. That is the thing which will always be in your mind. And personally, when I had entered into this field, see, no one will mind your business. You will have to. No one will support you at all. In this field, you'll get a lot of ignorance, and there are good ones. I'm not telling that there are no one who will not, who will not help you or something. There are good people in every field. If you get a genuine guidance from someone good who is a professional, then absolutely you should seek his all his qualities, whatever he has done in his past. Try to understand what were his strategies to be successful in this field. So, and women are very conscious in this field about their body shapes, about their complexion. Most of us in India, the people bully, "Tu to moti hai, tu to kali hai, how can you go for modeling?"
So true, yes.
Okay. And that starts from your house itself, from your school, from your peer group. So that thing you need to avoid. You need to be like, no, I am good, I am brave enough, I can step into this world, I can step into this limelight. So with that mentality, if you go forward, no one can catch hold of you.
Mhm. Yes, actually, body shaming for
Yeah.
a women is a lot thing that is happening. You know,
Correct.
we face it. I face it, but
Same here.
yeah, because people don't understand. You know that women's body changes
Yeah.
because of certain things.
Hmm.
Like now, this podcast is for women, as I said,
Yeah.
and women have to come here and open up
Hmm.
the things that they cannot talk in public. I want them to open up here.
Hmm.
Even I want to open up. Sometimes I feel like talking about certain things very loudly, but then you have someone, pulling you back and saying that no, don't do that. I
You are
mean,
a girl.
yeah, don't be a little loud. Don't say some stuff that are, that would hurt someone's feeling.
Yeah.
Don't be very loud about talking about yourself. People say that.
Exactly.
So, body positivity is one thing, it is the most important thing a woman should know. How did you get that body positivity in you, how do you control your cravings, or you don't control your cravings, and are you happy in this body, or you want to change it, and what is it?
See, absolutely, I'm happy with my facial structure, with my body structure. Yes, belly fat does matter to me a bit, but see, I'm trying to control it. And talking about my cravings, being a Bengali, you know, we are so
Rasgulla.
foodie. We are so,
Mhm.
so foodie. We always think about food.
Mhm.
So from childhood, my mom have just डालते जाओ,
Oh.
पेट नहीं भरा है, feed her more, she needs to be
Healthy.
healthy. So due to that healthiness, yes, I faced a bit backlash when I
Mhm.
was entering into this field. And even some of my friends had told me, "Are you sure? Because you're fat, you know." Some friends are there who
Mhm.
are always, thali ka bangan kind of.
Ha.
So they always told me, you are a bit plump, so are you sure you're going into this? I told, see, even if you're fat, it doesn't matter. In modeling, we have plus size categories for models.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
Yes,
really.
really.
Oh.
Even if you see Mintra or any online platforms of shopping, you'll search plus size
And there are
maxis,
a
plus
lot of
size.
models
Yeah,
there.
there are a lot of
Yes.
models standing with those outfits, so they are the plus size models, and they are also equally capable of doing everything which we normal figure people usually do.
Mhm.
And to be ekdam accurate, they also get well paid, maybe sometimes better than the ones who are lean. So
Okay.
those are the things. So usually people say dark models, the one who are a bit dusky, who are a bit, complexion thoda, it's
Dark.
not that
Okay.
brighter, you can say.
Okay.
For them, we are Indian skin tone, okay?
Yes.
There is more demand of dusky complexion in the industry.
Okay. The brown
The
skin.
brown skin has
Okay.
more demand in the industry. You say for Maybelline, You'll
Okay.
find dusky models. For
Okay.
any strict hair color, you'll find dusky models. And they are
Mhm.
getting more wage
Okay.
for the ads and all. For example, we are getting 30,000 for that ad. They'll be getting 40 or 45,000 because of
Mhm.
their complexion.
Okay. So, why is it, that, I mean, before, when, as per me, before, when this industry and all, they usually preferred white skin.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
for some products, you have seen white
yeah.
skin coming up, but then later on, the way people started reacting on criticism,
Hmm.
on racism, then this dusky skin came. So, why do
Exactly.
you think that has changed people's mind? I mean, how did companies, big brands, went from white skin to
Hmm.
brown skin? So, what might be their strategy?
See, in India, there's always been this stereotype, you can say. Gori
Yes,
ladki hai, you know.
yes,
Even for marriages, they prefer
true.
white, the
Even
ones
even
who are,
now, even now,
even
it's
now, exactly. But today's Gen Z, so called Gen Z people,
yeah.
they are out on a mission, and it's good. To be honest, it's good
Mhm.
that they are getting to know the facts. They can differentiate between what's wrong, what's racism,
Mhm.
what's the thing. So that's a very good thing about the Gen Zs, and some millennials are also trying that
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
And in India, it's always been a stereotype, and I'm happy that at least if 20% people are trying to break that thing, it's very good. And looking at them, and India, if you notice, monkey see, monkey do.
So true.
Okay,
Yeah.
उसने वो पेंट करवाया है घर में. I need to also get
Yes.
that
Yes.
paint in
Yes.
my
Yes.
house. That is always there, monkey see monkey do attitude in India. So I'm good that even that 20%, if they are not differentiating between caste, between their colors, or between anything, so at least that 80% will look at that 20%. हाँ, look, they are doing something different. Should we also give it a try? Maybe हम भी अच्छे दिखेंगे.
Mhm.
At least for that sake, if they are trying to change, na, that's also a big achievement for us.
Okay. Yes. I mean, that is a really good thing, that people are trying to move and see that, okay, the color, the size, and the background does not matter.
Exactly.
Okay. And I guess we have to have it in ourselves. We don't want people to tell us, oh, move on, come on,
Hmm.
get confident. So
Correct.
there are some women out there who are not confident, who still feel that, oh, maybe I cannot do, maybe I cannot go for it because I'm not perfect. But as you said, that no matter what it is, you can do. If you have that courage,
Yeah.
if you have that confidence, you can go for it. And giving a try for something, like even she just gave a try. She was like, okay, my boards are going on, and 2 years,
Yeah.
it took 2 years,
2 years.
to get into it. And she gave it a try, and there, that's what she is now. I mean, she has achieved a lot, I
Yeah.
would say, and more to come.
More to come.
I would
Absolutely.
not want you to stop, to get out of your modeling, because
Hmm.
I guess that is really helping you and other women's out there to be confident and to know that how women can do anything.
Yeah.
So Amika, let's move to women's health. Before women's health, let's talk about cosmetic industry. There are some women out there who do surgeries, okay, who do silicone implants like breast implants, then lip plumping surgeries. There are some surgeries which gives you good shape, gives you facial texture, whatever you want. So this modeling or this industry talks about surgeries and everything openly, or they try to hide some things that they have done, because we have seen so many actors, so many models also, who changed it drastically. Like before they were something, and then changed drastically. I mean, that change was very quick. So some people think, like some women's like me are fooled, saying that, oh, they are working out something really good. What are they doing? Are they doing some strict diet? Are they doing something that is, because somewhere, for a common women, they don't think about surgeries because for them it's not affordable.
Hmm.
Okay, so uh, we don't think about surgeries. We think about some physical training.
Yeah.
Maybe they go through some training, maybe they have some facial training, by what they
Face
get.
yogas and all.
Yeah. So, what do you think about that? Do models or celebrities hide this and get up that they say that they are going to trainings and all?
See, in our field, it's a major thing to look beautiful. That's
Okay.
how you get the work,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And for that, some people are, only for money into this field.
Mm-hmm.
Some don't have anything else, any other business to do beside this business. So for them, it is very important to look good
Mm-hmm.
on the camera. They need to get work as a model for, ramp shows or anything. So for that, yes, models do breast implants, cosmetic surgery, rhinoplasties for lips, etc., etc., Botox and all.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel it's completely a woman's choice. If she's not comfortable, she can absolutely do that. That's not a question at all, I feel. And personally, myself, I feel जितना भगवान ने दिया उतना is काफी.
Okay.
Okay, but that is my perspective.
Yeah.
So others who are not confident, of of course, they are open for all these things and they can approach any cosmetologist or they can do whatever they want.
Mm.
But there are, side effects of this, to be honest. And if they are ready to bear those consequences, who am I to stop them from that? First of all, even if you're doing, please go approach a doctor who is an expert, not
Mm. True.
not that अरे वो सस्ते में करवा रहा है, I should prefer him. Not at all. Go to the perfect one who is actually a perfectionist and will eventually make you look better on screen. That's it.
Yes, if you're changing something really big, like if you're changing your whole body, you
Hmm.
better go for something expensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even some people try to hide it. It's that is also true. They don't want to, reveal that I have worked on my structures, I have done fillers or
Yeah.
Botox.
Okay.
That is completely their choice. And see, aging is a natural phenomena. Eventually, men, women, do get triggered due to their fine lines, wrinkles. Why am I not
Oh,
looking
yes.
beautiful?
Yes.
What's the issue? And they then see the celebs, why they are so flawless, why are they not getting any wrinkles, we are
Mm-hmm.
getting, they are also aging, we are also aging.
Yes.
So all the people out there, yes, they maintain a proper diet, they don't include any junks in their diet, and whatever you eat, that shows on your skin, your
Mm-hmm.
body reacts according to that. And they do face yogas, the ones who are like completely, based on natural things, no silicone, nothing, no plastic at all. They do face massages.
Hmm.
We have certain points on our faces to
Yes.
avoid pimples, for glow.
Mm-hmm.
So those things they, prefer doing that. And that's the thing. Because of that, they are still looking young. And
Yes.
we common people, we are busy in our own things. We have a very chaotic life.
So true. Yes.
So that's why.
So, yes, but imagine for wrinkles, for rashes, for pigmentation, if you get some product, it will be so helpful for women's out there, because women's have that kind of body structures where they go for pigmentations. I
Yeah.
mean, there are pigmentations,
See, being a
some
teenager, I too get a lot of acnes, active acnes. There are scars.
scars.
Concealer ke niche there are scars. So not everyone is perfect.
Yes, true.
Okay. So for that, usually, there is, if you want instant reaction, instant results, so we put that acids, especially
Basically, chemicals.
chemicals,
Hmm. So,
because
chemicals give quick results.
quick results, but it's not permanent for time being.
Okay, for some
Time being,
period of
some
time.
period of time it
Mhm.
will give you, but instant results for sure.
Okay.
So, like for I myself, my dermatologist, she prefers all the acids like kojic, salicylic, niacinamide.
Okay.
fall my pigmentation, open pores. These are the things which are suggested to me always. So yes, we as a model, we also, jaldi jaldi ho jaye sab kuch. We are in a race. Life is a race. In fact,
Yes.
no one is living their life. They are just running behind something.
True. True.
So yes, सब कुछ आजकल फटाफट चाहिए हमें. Instant results चाहिए.
Mhm.
We are not that patient like the medieval ages were.
Yes. So maybe कहीं पे तो एक there is a drawback, where using chemical or
Hmm.
acids. Right now they are giving you good results, but they might lead to something else in future.
Yes, of
Future
course.
in sense future. It's not like instant you use it and tomorrow you'll get something.
Yeah,
No, it's like for ages you have that in your skin, and maybe it's showing up later after your 50s or 40s.
correct.
So you know it is better to go for something that is slower,
Hmm.
okay,
But
other
permanent
than
and good for
yes,
your health.
yes, so true. So okay, this was
For
about
for that, nothing is better than Ayurvedic. I feel
yes,
it is
true,
slow, but
yes, but
from
it
the
gives
roots,
you, yeah, from the
it cures
roots.
from the roots.
Yes. Okay, so let's move on to health now,
Yeah.
about women's health. Now, the way we were discussing about, women's changing their shapes
Hmm.
as time goes, people out there don't understand that what's going on in their body.
Yeah.
They think that, oh, she's eating a lot.
Hmm.
Okay, she's eating a lot. Maybe she's drinking a lot of coffee or a lot of tea. That's why her skin is getting darker.
Darko.
Or she's eating too much of junk food. That's why maybe she's bloating.
Hmm.
Or there are many other things which women's go through.
Yeah.
Criticism. If you're thin, you'll still be hearing from people.
Gain some weight,
Yeah,
please. You are
you're
looking like
very
a snake.
skinny.
Yeah.
Yes, you're very what we say, you're very much skinny.
Lean,
Yeah,
skinny.
you look weak,
हाँ. And friends are
something.
always there.
Yeah,
हवा आएगा तो उड़ जाएगी.
yes. बाइक पे बैठी है तो प्लीज
Please पकड़
पकड़ के
के
बैठना.
बैठना.
Yes. And for girls like me, who are healthy, on healthier side or
Yeah.
fat, people say silly jokes, can also lead to something very
Very
serious.
serious thing.
I mean,
It affects the mental
I have
health.
heard a lot.
Yeah.
And for me, since my childhood, my body was never thin.
Yeah.
I was
Same
never
here.
thin.
I was
Okay.
never thin,
Yeah.
chubby from
Yes. Because
childhood.
the structure is only that.
Yeah.
Since we
We
are
have
born,
thick bones.
yeah, thick bones. Yes.
Yeah.
Bones is the issue, not the
Not
skin
the
you see.
ऊपर का mass.
Uh-huh. Okay, so yes, we have also faced criticism, but
Yeah.
that doesn't give a damn now, because
Exactly.
we know that we are independent. We earn for yourself.
Yeah.
We earn and we eat for ourselves. So it does not matter.
Yeah.
To me at least.
Exactly.
Now I'm like, you talk whatever you want. You're just a barking dog,
Yeah.
somewhere on the road.
And we are really not interested what we are doing, what we are, going through to tell or
Yeah, to
share
discuss.
to you.
Yeah. Okay. So um now women's or girls
Hmm.
start their menstruation cycle from 15 maybe.
Yeah.
Because for me, my youngest age was, I had my first periods
Hmm.
in 6th standard.
Same here.
Yeah?
6th standard,
Okay,
because
yes. Yeah,
heavy, we were chubby
so
since
true.
childhood. So
And periods also change women,
Hmm.
mentally, physically,
physically,
internally, there
yeah.
are too many changes going on. Now, what would you say about, periods? How do women should uh, treat it, or how do people around should treat it? Is it something like, अरे रोज आता है, हर महीने आता है, what's wrong in it?
See, in India, the ones who are with that 1947 wala mindset, they usually see this as a taboo.
Okay, yes.
Okay, we are not allowed to go anywhere.
Mhm.
Even in some villages, girls are kept in a room locked so that they don't come out and spread negativity or don't touch any things, which is usually termed as ashuddh ho gaya.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
yes.
so those are the things which people should change those
Yeah.
mindsets, because see, it's a natural thing, natural process through which people usually get birth, right?
Yes. There's a
So
human,
that's a
coming.
human thing. And if you say that as a taboo, or consider that as a taboo, then you yourself is a taboo then,
Yeah.
correct?
Ashud, the
Ashud hai.
thing. Yeah.
So we are also ashud in that case if you're
Yes.
terming that thing
Yeah.
ashud.
So true.
So that is the thing which should be, changed, and people should be educated about this. See, when a girl or boy hits puberty, there are changes, there are many things going on, and we need to embrace those things and not just, point it out
Negatively.
negatively, or just make that person uncomfortable about the changes that is happening with
Hmm.
him or her.
Yes. I mean, even boys go through a lot,
Yeah.
okay? But the pain compared to a girl
Hmm.
is much lesser,
Yeah.
because the girls go through a lot of pain during periods.
Yeah.
And during periods also, some women get, gain weight,
Yeah.
and within 5 days, they also reduce.
Reduce.
Because during periods, you get bloated.
They get bloated, they have breakouts on their faces,
Yeah.
there are many symptoms which
Yes.
everyone has different
Too many
symptoms.
acnes,
Yeah.
hair fall,
Hair fall.
having hair fall, or getting swollen somewhere.
Hmm.
So it's a huge thing to go through this, and it's a good thing, I feel, because it gives you,
More strength.
yeah, it gives you more strength, and it gives you something that you want in future. It
Yeah.
gives you, it helps you, have babies. It
Yeah.
helps you have good health also. Your blood purifies every month. So as you said about this ashuddha thing and
Yeah.
all, I would add on to this. Uh, if we see the studies, okay, if we see like that, the people who were before,
Yeah.
the saints, or
Hmm.
maybe some main people in that gaon, those people, when this periods and all were starting, I mean, came to their senses, and they know that, oh, women's are bleeding. They may be thought of doing this, ki women's go, let's keep them away from maybe puja ghar, keep them
Temples
away
and all.
from a kitchen, keep them in a room.
Yeah.
Maybe their thinking must be that for 5 days at least, the women should be free.
Free.
They
Taking
should,
rest.
yes, taking rest, not working, because before they used to take
Yeah.
water from river, going and washing clothes there, cooking for such a big family. That time it was joint family, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
cooking for them, and maybe those people, those saints, maybe they thought that let's skip
These,
this
as
five
a
days
kind of rule, kind
Yeah,
of, just don't work, just
yes.
be at a place so that you
Yeah,
don't have
just be
to.
in one room,
Yeah.
rest, have a dark room, just rest. But some people out
As
there,
the ages pass, they make
yeah,
their own version
yes,
that you all shouldn't do this, you all
yes,
shouldn't do
because it's
that.
ashud,
Ashud.
they say. But the energies that time which women's have is very different,
Yeah.
because they say that energy which is in temple is very high.
Hmm.
It's going upwards.
Yeah.
And women's during periods also have that high energy. It's like very strong
Strong.
energy. So strong energies can clash with each other, and that might create some health issues for women only.
Yeah.
So maybe the
There
ayurvedic,
are some
yeah,
beliefs.
so some people have must been stop that, but
Hmm.
nowadays people take it as not a good
Not a good thing.
sign.
Yeah.
Women's having periods should be away. Even touching someone during periods
Yeah.
is like, oh, you touched me,
I
now I have
need
to
to
go
take a
and have
bath.
bath. Yeah. So I mean, that also affects women's mind.
Mind, yeah.
That makes us feel that, okay, there is something very different going on in our body,
Hmm.
which this people don't
Don't
understand.
understand.
And other than this uh, periods thing, women's intimate health
Hmm.
is also very important, right?
Exactly.
So what would you suggest on that? What do you think, as per you, what intimate issues women have, or what do you also face as a woman? What is it?
See, whenever we have periods, we carry our sanitaries and all with our thing,
Yeah.
So due to that, we usually tend to get rashes and all. Correct?
Yes.
For example, we are wearing it for 5 days continuously. We are
Hmm.
bleeding, so we need to wear. So it is like rashes are very prone to sensitive skins.
So true.
Correct?
Hmm.
So for that, we usually avoid things. We can't tell it very openly to
Yes.
anyone. So that is the thing which should be talked about very openly now,
True.
as this we are on this platform all
Yes.
about women. So for that thing, there are some products, gels, soothing gels, you can say,
Hmm.
the chemical ones, which provides you some cooling thing. Okay, so some
Instant cooling.
instant cooling, and then that's it. That's the only remedy we know till now.
Okay, okay. So, even rashes, even for thick thighs,
Yeah,
there is pigmentation problem, there
exactly.
is thick thigh rubbing and getting burns problem,
Hmm.
burning sensations. I
Sensations.
mean, these are also the problems which are not talked about. It
Yeah.
is not, women's are not open about it.
Hmm.
Forget
Correct.
about man's talking about it. It's not a question that they talk about it. It's about women only.
Yeah,
Women's are not open about it.
exactly.
Okay, talking about periods loudly also is something that has been told that some people don't feel comfortable, don't talk
Comfortable.
about it loudly. But you have to get comfortable. It is not
In
about,
today's world, parents need to teach their child, even if it is a boy, they need to teach what is it,
yes,
what they are going through, how you need to respect, if there is anything needed to your female partner or anything, your friend, female friend. So you should be comfortable enough and make her also feel comfortable around you. Okay, and even if she needs any sanitary, so you can just go to the pharmacy. Some
yes,
people still they are shy to ask for
the
sanitaries.
paper, the sanitary pads,
Itself comes in a black bag
yeah,
sometimes.
black bag of paper
We
wrap.
can't carry it openly. We
Yes,
need to wrap it, what people will say.
so true.
That is the thing.
I would suggest people out there, even sons,
Hmm.
of your house, mothers should give them at least one sanitary pad in their bag.
Yeah,
Because if they're classmate, or if in college, if in office, some women,
anyone needs, so
yeah,
he can just.
he can just give it, and it's not a bad gesture what he has.
Yeah,
It shows that you are a man.
you're
I
a
would
man.
say I would call that a man.
Exactly.
Instead of being cool and saying that, oh, she's bleeding, it's not my problem. Let her
Correct.
look. It's her lookout.
Eventually the friends will mock that
Yes,
guy for helping,
yes,
but his gestures will touch and help someone else too.
yes. But don't you think that maybe an individual, a man, wants to change and be a really good man, but there are some boys,
Hmm.
we won't call them a man, there are some boys
Yeah.
who try to pull him back and say that, what are you doing, you're trying to be a ladies or what,
Yeah.
you are carrying sanitary pad, why is that? So
Hmm.
don't you think that that is maybe affecting men's mind, because men's are very easy to,
Yeah. Getting it.
you understand, it's like they're very easy to change, they can flip.
Distraction is a major
Yes.
thing in them.
So don't you think they want to change? But there are some people who are, trying to put him down, and maybe he is also like, okay,
See, whenever you are looking forward to make any changes in the society, the best one to start with is you. Okay?
true.
Start changing yourself, and see, if you're on a mission, then no one should actually matter. If
Hmm.
you want to see a change in the society, then even if they call you ladies, even if they call you something, why are you carrying this, it shouldn't bother you at all, because you know what you're doing, you're confident about it, and you know that my parents have given me this much of knowledge
Yeah.
and guidance, that how I should be, how I should feel, how I should keep a girl feel safe
Hmm.
around me. That's it.
Hmm.
That is the thing which should be taught to each and every boy since
Yes.
their childhood.
So I mean, that's the main thing. Now I think it's getting in place.
Yeah.
There are some people who are trying to change,
Hmm.
and I'm sure that this will happen someday, at least.
Yeah.
Men's will change their mindset. There is some certain, I guess, from 100%, only 15% must be remaining, the dirt, the thinking in the man.
See,
Maybe 15% men's are remaining to be cleaned now.
eventually everyone thinks about this topic, but there's no one coming up to support them. So they
Hmm.
eventually drop the idea.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Not that that men's are very stubborn, or they don't want to change.
Mm.
They are also a human being, they also know what things are going on, but due to the society pressure, due to their peer group pressure, log kya kahenge, that term affects a lot.
Effects, yes.
That's is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we, in house also, whenever we talk or something which is not, in a good way, we can't talk openly about in the society. In our house itself we say log kya kahenge, but to be frank, लोगों के पास उतना टाइम नहीं है कि लोग आपके बारे में सोचे. दो
Yes.
दिन they'll talk, third day they'll forget who is Amika, who is Janvi.
Yes.
So that is the thing. And अगर we think that only लोग क्या कहेंगे, then we'll reach nowhere.
So true. So now, as we talked about periods and all, so let's move on to self care and self love. So tell me, Amika, what do you do? You know, for treating yourself at the at most, like the best way you could ever treat yourself. What is that treatment you wish for, or you give yourself, not expecting from anybody else, but you give it for yourself?
Self love. Talking about self love, people think just being with myself, spending some quality time. That, for me at least, that is not a kind of self love which I prefer.
Hmm.
Self love for me is something which is like, I get pampered by my family, then I spend some time with my family, I go shopping, of course, parlor, spas,
Yes,
that
that is
matters a lot.
important.
That is a thing.
Mhm.
So these are the things which defines self love in Gen Zs.
Mhm.
But there is another point added to it: your mental peace. If something is bothering
Yes.
you, talk about it. You
Yes.
just can't go to fancy spas and just so self care, done this, done
Yeah.
that.
Something is running back of your
Something
head.
is running back. You just posting something to, make people aware that, oh my god, she's just living such a luxurious
Yeah.
life.
Correct.
She's going,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Her life is just. But if something is bothering you, it's of no use.
Yes. I mean, something is going on continuously in your mind. You're
Better
thinking,
talk about
thinking.
it.
Yes.
Don't just keep it to yourself.
Yes.
Speak it out, vent it out, cry, sob, but just have your mental peace.
Correct. It's very important to have mental peace. I guess more than, not more than, but equivalent. It
Hmm.
should be equal.
Yeah,
Your physical health and your mental
mental
health.
health.
And people really don't take women seriously when they say that they are depressed, or maybe they are having some anxiety,
Hmm.
or maybe something that is affecting them. People don't try to go in depth. They're like, oh, you're having this, let's have coffee, talk with me, you'll be fine. I mean, that doesn't work like that. Talking
Exactly.
with anybody does not work. To get out that stress, to get out that anxiety, you need
You need
one person.
assurance,
Yes.
and not once. You will need it for 100 times,
Yes,
that
for 100
assurance.
times.
And that person also should volunteer giving that
So true.
thing.
So
So
true.
that's why it's not about just fancy things, going to parlors, spas, showing it on Insta, Facebook.
Hmm. Yes. Now let's add on some spice. Let's make it interesting and let me know that I'll ask you three questions.
Hmm.
Okay. Answer them as quickly as you can, and let's
Okay.
make it spicy.
Okay,
And
rapid fire.
yes. So it won't be rapid fire as such, but you can take your time and tell us, okay?
Okay.
So your first question is, what's your wildest or most unforgettable moment on a shoot?
Okay. So it was basically a pageant, okay? And it was Mr. and Miss. Okay, I won't just name that.
Okay.
Okay. So I went
Okay.
for a pageant, and over there, the event manager had provided with a good hotel, everything. Fine. So I had done with the rehearsals. I had seen all the participants, how they were walking and all.
Yes.
After that, I came for rest. And some participants, there were boys too. Out of nowhere, from night 2 a.m., they are just knocking my door. And
Okay.
it is like very scary thing that you are completely in a different state, not in Goa.
Okay.
I'm in a different state, and
Mm-hmm.
someone
Something like
randomly
this happens.
knocking to your door, and then I can see someone running also from there near the corridors. It was so creepy for me, which is very traumatizing, you can say.
Disturbing.
Disturbing.
Creepy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very creepy. Every 5 minutes, someone is to hee hee hee, knock, run, knock, run. It was very creepy. So
Okay,
that
so
was
someone
it.
tried to prank you.
Yeah, I don't know किसको मैंने डांट वाट दिया होगा. He was literally taking that badla, and I couldn't sleep the whole
And that too night time,
night time.
somewhere in
Two,
hotel.
around two, in two,
Okay,
and that hotel
2 a.m.
AM,
is the creepiest time I
creepiest
would
time.
ever tell you. I mean, that's
And I complained to the manager on the day of finale. See, someone was doing, I'm not staying in your hotel. I'm taking a different hotel. You provide me somewhere else. He told, ma'am, actually elections are going on right now. So in a different hotel, booking is not a bit possible because
okay.
there are checkings of police
Mm-hmm.
if anything is happening, tickets and all ka kuch chal raha hai.
Okay.
That's why you will have to manage over here only tonight. I was like, okay, I'm attending the finale and I'm leaving right now from here. So from there,
Okay.
I left at night too.
Mm-hmm.
I took train from the nearest station, Rani Kamlavati station, and I directly went Gwalior to my friend.
Okay.
I met him over there.
Mhm.
I stayed and then I came back. So that was the
So,
creepy thing.
so you were a judge there.
Yeah, I was a judge for
Okay.
that state pageant.
Okay. 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 So let's move to the next question.
Hmm.
If you could spill one juicy secret
Yeah.
about a famous designer,
Hmm.
any designer you might know, don't name them,
Yeah.
just give a secret. Um, what would it be? Like, what would the secret be? And it should be juicy. It should be like, oh, no one knows about it.
Some designers
Mhm.
are actually not designers.
Like for real. Okay.
For real.
So, I mean, oh my god, my my brain just stopped.
Yeah. They
Okay.
literally approach events. See,
Mhm.
I have this collections I have made. I have, they copy paste some model images,
Uh-huh.
and they make some drawings and they get it. It is designed by me, my staff, my members, and you can see it will look very good on your models. So these are the approaches which designers usually get in front of the managers.
Mhm.
And if you go search for their history, that is some, Pinterest se copy kiya hua patterns.
You don't get them anywhere then.
You don't
The
get that.
designers.
And the day when the outfit actually comes for the trial, that day you'll find half Misho ka hai mal, half Mintra ka mal hai, and they'll term them as designers.
Oh my
So
god.
some designers are
Okay.
not actually designers.
They pretend to be
They
designers.
pretend to be the designers. एंड ये इवेंट्स में काफी ज्यादा हो जाता है.
Oh my
एंड द
god.
वन स्पेशली द वंस हु आर रनिंग ऑन अ लो बजट,
They
लाइक
messed.
एनीथिंग,
Yeah.
फाइन चलो करो, तो कुछ तो पहनाओ
हाँ.
मॉडल को, चलना तो है ही रैंप पे, पहना दो,
पेपर बना के
पेपर
चला दो.
पहना के चला दो. वो छूट भी जाए आपका गम वम, चलेगा, बस चलाओ उसको रैंप पे कैसे भी करके. शो
Oh
सक्सेसफुल होना
god.
चाहिए.
Epic. I mean, this is something new because I thought designers, we see too many stories on Insta design about this, that. I used to feel like, oh, there's so many people coming up as a designer, but now I know that designers are not actually
Designers,
designers.
they have
Okay.
no degree, no fashion sense, just
Mhm.
collective knowledge from Misho,
Yes.
Mintra, Flipkart. That's it.
Mixture of
Mixture.
all.
And then they tend to make their own version and term them as high level designers.
And that is messed up,
Yeah.
to be honest. Yeah. Okay, so the last question.
Hmm.
Do you think the industry secretly prefers
Hmm.
drama?
बॉस, ड्रामा किसको नहीं पसंद है?
Uh,
अदरवाइज अगर ड्रामा पसंद नहीं होता, कॉफी विद करण फेमस नहीं होता.
oh my god.
गॉसिप्स. all that thing which matters to us is gossips. Even in our normal life, if my neighbors are fighting on a particular topic, okay,
Window से
there'll
झांकना
be,
is like,
that's a human tendency. That person will go, will hear किस बारे में झगड़ा हो रहा है. Then, for example, I'm coming from my work, my maid or house help will come, अरे मैडम उधर झगड़ा हुआ था, do you know this was the topic. So basically you get the whole outline even when you're not at home. She'll tell you each and everything. आज हेगड़े सर के घर में ये हुआ था, आपको पता है उनकी बेटी आज चिल्ला रही थी ये. So everyone likes drama, everyone likes gossips, just that they try to be that fancy, oh bullshit, I don't give a damn about
oh
it, I am
yes.
not interested
No,
in
and it's
gossips.
insane. Okay, it's
Yeah,
insane when two people or a group sitting
yeah,
talking about some stuff,
yeah.
and at the end, after talking everything,
Hmm.
सारे मतलब they talk about the whole world, the
Hmm.
whole universe, and at the end they go like, who
Who
cares?
cares?
Like, damn it, who cares?
Damn. हमें क्या लेना देना उनका ये है वो.
हाँ.
हमें कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. But you have gossiped for 3 hours regarding them, and then हमें कुछ लेना देना
Oh
नहीं
god.
है. Good, very good. Even in India, if you stand on a bridge and just look down for 2-3 minutes, slowly people will come.
Yeah.
Something is there.
हाँ.
स्लोली उधर एक बड़ा क्राउड बन जाएगा. वो पहले वाले इंसान को कुछ नहीं दिख रहा, वो सब ऐसे ही देख रहा था.
हाँ.
सब लोग कुछ तो ढूंढने लगेंगे उधर,
So
कुछ तो
true.
है.
So
एंड देन
true.
इवेंचुअली क्राउड विल गेदर. वो पहला वाला इंसान निकल भी गया तुम सबको
हाँ.
इकट्ठा करके. यू ऑल आर द जस्ट फूल्स.
Excitement
या
दिखा के, yeah.
एग्जैक्टली. सो दिस इज द थिंग.
Yes. So, and we are living in this society, but that is good. I mean, वो kick होनी
किक
चाहिए.
होनी चाहिए, थोड़ा मसाला होना चाहिए लाइफ में. अदरवाइज यू
Yes.
कांट बी जस्ट सिटिंग ऑन द फेंस डिप्लोमेटिक. हर
Yes.
टाइम
And
नहीं हो
not
सकते.
only in industries, but even we prefer drama, you know,
यस, नॉर्मल
as a
लाइफ.
common person. We,
Yeah.
we need drama.
We need gossips.
Yes.
Even with our best friend, what do? We
Nothing.
bitch about each other, we gossip about
Yes.
each other.
Yes. So
That's
true.
it.
So, yes, this was it. And Amika, thank you so much. You know, it was a pleasure having you here. I mean, we did knew about some stuff, okay, about this industry, but we came to know about so many things. We got so many insights from you about what you are doing. Like, I guess we met after
2 years?
2 years, yeah,
Yeah.
2 years,
Hmm.
because after school gap and all, we didn't meet. But
Yeah.
then for some reason, we had,
We had
we had a
meet
meetup
it. Yeah.
before 2 years. So this is Amika Sarkar in front of us, and this was episode 1 of the Comfort Code. I mean, we have her here, and she's a such a amazing personality. You all have seen it now. And what would you tell our people? You know, the folks watching.
See, Ganapati Bappa Moria, I have done. Shubharam मैंने किया है.
Yes.
And another thing is, you should call me more often for nachos and all. I'll be coming.
So
No
true.
issue. And it was, we talked, we shared a lot of things from our point of views, from society's things and all. So we had a great conversation with you, Janvi. Actually, you can call her Janvi Didi. I used to call her that only in
Yeah.
school, Janvi Didi. So that's the thing, and I had a great time chit chatting with you. Even the people who are there behind the cameras, the cameraman, or there is another guy too over here. So they were also super duper cooperative, and 2 घंटे कैसे गए पता नहीं चला.
Yes, we are
Right?
done with
We
coffee.
are done with coffee.
The plate in front of us is almost
Yeah, you can zoom
empty.
that nothing is left now.
Yes. we'll show them.
We'll show.
them. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
पॉडकास्ट में ऐसे ही गेस्ट आते हैं जो
Yes.
प्लेट खाली करके चले जाते हैं.
And yeah, coffee भी खत्म हो गई
Coffee भी खत्म हो
almost.
गई.
So yes, I mean we had a great time. We should meet oftenly. I guess
Yeah.
the vibes, match.
Match.
And you're really a great personality, I would say. I am inspired by you a lot of times. And yes, we'll have you a lot many times in future on our podcast, or maybe something will start in future. There is no limit.
No
We can go
limits.
for anything. We'll have you for sure. I mean, here, if we can think about you for the first time, we can think about you for many more
Many
times.
other
You're going to
things.
be with us in this journey.
Yeah.
And yes, thank you so much. And please like and subscribe
Yeah.
this podcast, this episode of ours. And same, this kind of episodes will be coming continuously, maybe within 3 days or 1 week.
Yeah.
One uploads with different personalities on this channel, different entrepreneurs, who gives us this kind of insights which we really need, which we women really need to talk about.
Yeah.
And this channel is all about opening up
Yeah.
yourself. Talk about anything, no judgment, no one is gonna judge you. People, there on the screen who are watching our videos, even they won't judge, I promise.
Yeah.
They won't. They really won't judge. And yes, it was a great
Great
episode.
thing.
And thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for inviting me, having
Yes.
me over here, and providing me with this tasty nachos. I'm just obsessed with it.
We are gonna finish it before going, yes. And please do like, subscribe, and
Yeah.
share this channel. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye
Love
bye.
you all.